CSR is Alstom's global initiative where we try to engage our employees to follow the strategy within Alstom. So we look at things like Wellness Day in diversity, sustainable mobility, and we get our employees involved in this, which is done globally. So across all our sites, we all work on the same initiative. Whereas CSI is Alstom Ubunye's own initiatives. Once we came in 2016, we obviously felt we need to do more in our community. It's not just about making the profits, but also about putting back into the community. And so we go out and we look at our community and where there's gaps that we can help, especially in terms of education, in orphanages and projects of that sort. One of the very exciting ones for us is the Chance Project. That's an orphanage that houses at any given time between 77 and 100 orphans coming from homes where they have been physically abused, affected by AIDS, or parents that are on drugs and can't take care of them anymore. We as Alstom Ubunye have pledged that for the next 3 years we will engage on particular projects as we see the need to help them meet their fulfillments within the orphanage itself. So some of the projects that we have done there would be Middle East Africa came through. We had our senior members of employment of staff go through and paint the jungle gym. We redid the entire whole entertainment area, provided them with a nice TV, nice relaxing mats, so that after they're done with the day at school, they have somewhere to go and relax. And this year, we saw the need for them to get more in touch with IT. The world is evolving, and these children don't get exposed enough to those, to computers and technology. We redid the entire whole room for them. We painted it. We helped them with their library. We gave them 10 computers. Nashua came on board and donated a printer for these children. And through this engagement, we now have volunteers who come through in the afternoons. The Alstom Foundation, also very exciting. We were fortunate enough to win twice in South Africa. The one project is being done currently and is still in progress in Duduza. What we found is there was a need for us to go into the school and help them bring in a technical curriculum of welding. So through the NGO and the Alstom Foundation, we approached the school and we revamped an entire classroom for them. We got the Department of Education involved, and we started to put in the equipment that they needed. We're hoping that by doing this, the students will go through grade 8, grade 9 and matric, have some sort of technical qualification, and Alstom has then committed for those students who meet the qualifications to come on site and to our own welding school, and then we engage them back into our own environment. By putting in this, implementing the school, we will be taking the students out of the community, employing people from within this community, putting them in a situation where they not only will then be able to come work at Alstom or other companies, because they will now be qualified enough to themselves say, look, Alstom's not big enough for me, I can go out, but also go Alstom Global. They have opportunities to go throughout Alstom globally and look at any opportunities. And that's what we are about improving people, about taking these children who actually come from such impoverished homes, communities, and giving them that experience. The other Alstom Foundation project, which we were awarded last year as well, targets 2 primary schools, also in the area in Nigel, called Elra Park and Happiness. These children come from homes where they either do not have parents, or they live in with their grandparents, or the elder siblings are taking care of them completely. A lot of them, and it is the unfortunate state in our country, a lot of them come to school hungry. They go home and they don't have anyone to see to them, to help them with their homework, and it's just a vicious cycle. What this project does is they have volunteers that come after hours and sit with the students. They help them with their homework, and then they engage with these children on important topics that are now vital, I think, in any child's life, especially in South Africa. One of which we spoke about during one of our visits was human trafficking. The children were then alerted to that this is what could happen to you. When it does happen, how do you react? If you find yourself in a strange country, how do you react? How do you keep yourself safe? How do you try and get yourself out of that situation? These are vital skills that not all children are given at any time. The children are also then given food, taken out to get some exercise. So the volunteers play with them netball, soccer. It's just basically giving them that nurturing that when they go back home, they obviously don't have.